Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Kevin, bringing you guys another diecast review. Unlike the previous video, now this time you can see this is a fully open 1/18 scale Autoart Nissan GTR R35 from roughly 2008 2009. It was the release model year. It's in silver. I bought a used around £75. I think it's a bargain because there's no paint rash or anything. The car is in mint condition as far as I could tell. So I have opened up the boot, the bonnet and the interior for the look. So without further ado, let's take a look at the engine bay first. If we see over here, we can see the bonnet has been propped. I haven't used the hood prop, but you can see there's a prop at over there. You can see this one is a prop, and you can see the engine bay in the full glory. Can't remember the engine code, but you can figure it out anyway. Well, so yeah, the bonnet was propped, and you can see there's a fire resistant heat shield for the bonnet as well, so everything looks very nice. And headlight, and of course inside is a photo etch part see-through piece for the engine bay. So yeah, the headlight, every detail looks prominent, at least on the camera. So you can see, if you look over there, photo etch part for GTR, and the front grille is over there. So everything looks top notch. Right, so if we just close the hood like that, there we go. So just shut the hood like this, and the shot line is perfect. You don't see too much panel gaps in this kind of higher model. All right. So as we move to the side, like that, the door opening angle is huge. You have window trim piece, of course. It has a flux interior, like it should be. So flux interior, very nicely detailed interior. Gauge cluster, and of course the steering wheel moves with the wheel like that. Got the wheel moves. Yeah, it looks very nice, and we can check that out from the other side as well. As we move towards the rear end of the car, you can see very good quality for the paint job. Exhaust over here, you can see there's extra exhaust on inside the chrome trim, and there's a see-through mesh for the diffuser down over there as well. And if you look closely, you can see the headlight details, the individual bolt inside the tail light. It's very nice. So if we see over here, you can see the flux boot section, and it was actuated by an actual hinge, not some dog leg like Barragos. And there's a photo etch part for GTR as well. Yeah, so overall, the boot section, or should I say the rear end, rather satisfying. Let's just be honest. So just close the boot like that, with a satisfying funk. GTR emblems right over there, with Nissan badge over there. All very clear and prominent. All right, so let's move to the side. As you can see, it is very clean. All right, not this, just zoom in a bit. There we go. So yeah, The car is very, very clean because it's a very, very early years of GTR. And you can see these side vents over here. They are actual piece, they are not just painted. Zoom in there, you can see it was actual part. And the brake disc and caliper says Nissan, and there's a metal part for the brake disc front and rear as it's supposed to be. And of course, individual piece for rear marker, for the front marker as well. Okay, so that's open this side of the door as well, and it's quite big. I know this is not the most elegant way to do it, but I don't have the problem in this moment. You can see the door swings out with satisfying click. Door cell with GTR printed here. So let's zoom in and zoom in once again. You can see GTR gauge part, gauge cluster, flock interior, GTR door cells. Not much on the door card, but you know, some buttons and silver paint, like what real car is supposed to be. The 6-speed gearbox, and yeah, everything looks presented as it's supposed to be, and the button on the dashboard was very prominent, so it looks quite nice. And again, like I said, this thing swings out with the moving the steering wheel left to right by moving the front wheel left and right. So you can see, yep, it moves. So yeah, let's just shut that. Aha, clings back in, just like it's supposed to be. All right, what's my verdict on this car? What I'm saying is it is quite nice for the price tag. If you pay the full price around, I think the latest GTR from Autoart is costing upward of £200 or even £180. I got the used deal around what I just said, £75. So I would say it is a bargain after all. This is metal. The latest Autoart now only does it's not plastic. This is a special term, but it's not metal either. But there is still some downfall on this model car. Mainly is or let's say area that can be improved is you see the bonnet line over here. There's some gap here, so if it can be reduced, it'll be great. I think the resin car definitely can do it better in terms of the bonnet line, right? The shot line. Same goes to the boot section as well. I can see the line over there. But it's not presented on the other side. You can see there's a bit of panel gap here and there. But if you think about the price difference between the new Autoart ones and versus the one I got, I would say it really is a bargain in the end. What if you don't want Autoart ones, or you can get Motor Helix? Motor Helix is another brand from China. It's very competitive. It's very, very detailed. But again, those model cars probably cost £200. Some cost even a bit more than that. So I would say, yeah, if you have the money to afford it, good for you. But if you can find a used one like I do, congrats, because I think you will not be disappointed. Yeah, and I think that is all for today. Just have another look of the front end. Oh, one thing to mention, these necker dock, they are actual piece as well. And not just painted, they're actual piece here and there. So everything, like I mentioned, everything looks as it should be. It's very nice, very accurate, and very, very fine quality detail model. For the time, you have to consider this model car probably came out like 20 years ago, right? It was like 20 or 20, like 15, 20 years ago. So yeah, so I'm very happy for this purchase. I'm very lucky to get the deal as well. So that's it for this video. If you like to see some, you know, guy grumbling about, mulling about model car, feel free to subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.